If you're of a certain age, let's say, you remember when tracking a package meant calling the 1-800 number and praying to a very bored customer service rep, then you know a special kind of modern dread. It's not the existential kind. It's the visceral, sinking feeling that blooms in your chest when your phone buzzes with a notification that simply reads, "Delivery attempted." And when that notification arrives at 8:03 a.m. on December 25th, well, friends, that's not just a missed delivery. That's a declaration on war on Christmas morning. Our story begins, as so many middle-aged sagas do, with a sense of cautious triumph. The protagonist? Let's call him Dave. Dave is 47. He finished his online shopping on December 15th, which, in his mind, deserves a Nobel Prize in logistics. He'd battled through limited stock warnings, remembered all the passwords for his various accounts, and even found a coupon code that actually worked. The final, perfect gift for his wife, a replacement for the beloved but battered leather journal she'd carried since the 90s, was marked out for delivery. In Dave's mind, this Christmas was going to be a return to form, the kind of Christmas you see in coffee commercials. Sweaters would be ugly and worn with pride. The fire would crackle, or at least the Netflix Yule log would be buffering smoothly. The children, though now teenagers who primarily communicate in grunts, would momentarily rediscover joy, all because of the perfect, thoughtful gift arriving as if by magic. But the magic was running on an algorithm, and the algorithm was having a very bad day. Christmas morning. The living room is a landscape of torn wrapping paper and contentment. Dave is basking in the glow of a successfully assembled gadget that required only 3 extra screws left over. His wife, Lisa, is smiling, holding up the sensible but nice slippers he gifted her. All is calm, all is bright. Then, the buzz. Dave, fumbling for his phone on the arm of the chair. Delivery update. Probably just telling us it's out for O. What's O? O is not a Christmas word, Dave. Oh. It says, delivery attempted, business closed, at 8:03 a.m. on Christmas Day. Let's pause here to appreciate the layers of this absurdity. Business closed. Dave's home office, currently strewn with discarded ribbon and a half-eaten cinnamon roll, was apparently not open for receiving freight. The delivery driver, presumably a festive ghost, had approached the silent, dark house at the crack of dawn, shrugged at the lack of a "Welcome Logistics Professionals" sign, and driven off with Lisa's journal. What follows is a journey we all know too well. The next 29 minutes of this 30-minute special document a descent into a uniquely 21st century madness. Dave navigates to the tracking site. The icon is a sad little truck with a frowny face. He clicks See Delivery Options. The options are 1. Pick up at facility, which is closed for the next 48 hours. 2. Schedule redelivery. The next available date is December 27th. The 27th. The mystical sheen of the gift will have evaporated, replaced by the dull glow of post-holiday remorse. Let me just call them, Dave says, with the optimism of a man who hasn't tried to reach a human being since 2003. He's greeted by an automated voice cheerier than Santa himself. Press 1 for delivery issues. He presses 1. Using your keypad, please enter your 37-digit tracking number. He misenters it twice. Finally, after navigating a menu longer than the Lord of the Rings trilogy, he hears the magic words. To speak with a representative, please hold. Dave holds. He hears his own breathing. He hears the distant, wistful echo of his children, who have already retreated to their digital worlds. He hears Lisa quietly loading the dishwasher with the intensity of someone plotting revenge. The hold music has now cycled through Jingle Bells approximately 84 times, and Dave is starting to hear hidden messages in the synth melody. After 22 minutes, a human voice. "This is Stephen. How can I help?" Dave explains. Stephen is sympathetic, but his sympathy has the empty calories of diet eggnog. "I see the attempt, sir. The driver noted the business was closed." "It's my house," Dave says, his voice now a half-octave higher. On Christmas Day, who was he attempting to deliver to? Ebenezer Scrooge? Stephen offers the facility pickup on the 27th. Dave feels a hot flash of nostalgia for the 90s, when you could at least drive to the local store and yell at a manager you went to high school with. Now your frustration is dissipated into the cloud, absorbed by a Stephen who is probably sitting in a very warm call center thousands of miles away. And that's when it happens. The pivot. The moment we, the over 40 crowd, have mastered. When the planned perfection fails, you tap into the deep, deep well of nostalgia. You improvise. Dave disappears into the basement, the museum of their lives, and returns, not with a sleek new journal, but with a box. Inside are letters they wrote to each other in college, a ticket stub from their first concert together, the Bare Naked Ladies, naturally, and an empty, ancient bottle of Zima for some reason, and a blank notebook he'd gotten free at a conference in 2012. Dave, the delivery is delayed, but the archive is open for business. The gift wasn't the thing. It was the thought. And sometimes the thought gets misrouted, placed on the wrong truck, and sent to a distribution center in the next state. The magic of our age isn't in the flawless, algorithmic delivery. It's in our ability to reboot, to laugh at the absurdity of a system that thinks our homes are businesses, to tell the story next year, embellished slightly, about the Christmas the delivery guy fought off by 3 ghosts before leaving a "we missed you" slip. So here's to the missed deliveries, the wrong sizes, the batteries not included. Here's to the frustration that bonds us, the stories it creates, and the profound, ancient truth we all rediscover year after year. The best gifts, the ones that really matter, were never in the back of a truck to begin with. They're already in the room, even if the people in the room are currently giving you a hard time about your router password. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go refresh a tracking page, just in case. The gift wasn't the thing. It was the thought. And sometimes the thought gets misrouted, placed on the wrong truck, and sent to a distribution center in the next state. The magic of our age isn't in the flawless, algorithmic delivery. It's in our ability to reboot, to laugh at the absurdity of a system that thinks our homes are businesses, to tell the story next year, embellished slightly, about the Christmas the delivery guy fought off by 3 ghosts before leaving a "we missed you" slip. So here's to the missed deliveries, the wrong sizes, the batteries not included. Here's to the frustration that bonds us, the stories it creates, and the profound, ancient truth we all rediscover year after year. The best gifts, the ones that really matter, were never in the back of a truck to begin with. They're already in the room, even if the people in the room are currently giving you a hard time about your router password. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go refresh a tracking page, just in case.